Alright boys, I've got the Deus 2 out here. I'm going to put the 9-inch coil. I'll turn the camera off before I put the 9-inch coil on and show you this. You know, this machine is probably better known to be multi-frequency, you know, the old fast multi-frequency. You know, and you buy this, you know, and that is a lot of what you're paying for with this machine. Question, is running it in fast multi-frequency always the smartest thing to do? Well, you get to watch this video, you get to make your own mind up. Something like a sports field, a house yard. Now, you know, when you're after go rings, you're going to be digging some trash because they read all over the place, okay? But I've got a little go ring here. You see it there? Down by that piece of wire. That wire is about, I don't know, it probably ain't quite 3 inches long. Okay? Fast program. Speed 2.5. Silencer 1. You hear that iron tone, boys? You're going right on by there. You don't really get a signal on that, do you? Sensitive FT. Silencer 1. Speed 2.5. You hear that iron tone on that? So somebody could be in a sports field the day before you go in there running this machine in multi-frequency. They could come right over that and lay close to the top of the ground even. And get iron tone. Okay? Now we're going to slip over here to the old menu program. First I'm going to show you 14.7 kilohertz. A silencer of 2. You don't hear no go ring. I'm going to feed this machine. What if you waltzed into that field at 32 kilohertz? I've got auto scan off. 32 kilohertz silencer 2. Oh, look at that. You get to hear that. You get to rotate on that. And you see that ID drop 30 points. Now that's a silencer of 2. Alright, so you're getting more performance there in mono program 32 kilohertz than you are using the old fast multi-frequency at silencer 1. Be it sensitive FT or the fast programs, okay? Now remember what I did here. I checked this at 14.7 kilohertz. Okay? Even silencer 0 with this 11-inch coil. You are completely in the old dark there. You went right by that mighty go ring. I'm going to turn the camera off. Let's put the 9-inch coil on. Alright, camera back on. The old 9-inch fast multi-frequency coil is on here. That go ringing wire hasn't moved. We're still at 14.7 kilohertz. Same disc as shown before. Now the silencer is 0. So we get a little bark on that go ring. Remember, this coil is smaller. What if I raise the silencer to 2 on this? What happens? I go right by it, probably. You hear that? So what I'm saying, you know, think of all the other detectors out there, single frequency. Would an F75 hit that go ring from this direction? Would an AT Pro, would some of those other popular older units released hit that? Well, you have to consider that when you're going to sites. It's nice to be able to do something they can't, okay? Because you can find stuff that they missed. You might even find stuff you missed in there running this machine using fast multi-frequency. Okay, so I'm going to put the silencer still at 2. We're going to run the frequency to 32 kilohertz. Boom. See that old ID in there? You're getting something. You're like, I got something. What have I got? And I rotate. ID drops 30 points. That could be wiring a gold ring. All right. Now we're backing back up over here to the fast program. Silencer 1. Speed 2.5. You hear that? You probably go right by that gold ring. Sensitive FT. Silencer 1. Speed 2.5. 2.5 is going to get you some pretty good depth. You know, you're in a sports field, you're looking for gold rings. They're probably not going to be out there ultra deep. You hear that? Iron tone. Okay. And again, we can transition back over to the old model program at 32 kilos, even with a silencer of 2, which is the default setting. Okay. And you get to run notch with this mono program too, okay? So you can notch, you know, you can notch up to 35 or 40. Just remember, deeper targets with this mono program, if they're detectable, the ID will start going up. So if you got a weaker signal, you know, you got your horseshoe indication there. See it right there? If you got a weaker signal and you wanted to transition to a fast multi-frequency program and have a look-see, you know, the right ID might pop in the window. You may see a nickel read 90 with this machine running mono program. Alright? It may read 90. Well, a nickel's not going to read 90 probably on this machine standalone deep with fast multi-frequency, okay? It may pop down to 63. This machine does not ID the same using the mono program. Just remember that. I'm not sure what the manual talks about as far as that goes. The Deus one is like this. This mono program on this machine, a lot like the Deus one, you just have newer frequency. Some of the frequency on this machine you don't have with the Deus one, with the calls. The X35 call doesn't go as high. You don't get to go to 32 kilohertz. I believe 27 is the lowest. We'll put the silencer, we'll leave it at 2. Let's see, where are we at here? That's 30.3. Right there's about what you're going to get out of an X35 call. Let's see what we get here. So we can hear that there. Okay, but a Deus 1, there's about what the old low frequency call ran. What do we get? We can hear it. Okay. But would you hear that with an AT Pro? I don't know. But you don't hear that gold ring coming this direction with the old fast multi-frequency. Hope you enjoyed.